Some people will literally get on their knees and pray for your downfall. Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, today we're talking about why you should be moving in silence. Before that though, if you guys are a beginner content creator and you are interested in learning how to edit your videos, there is a link down in my description to get my editing course for beginners if you guys are interested. Number one is, whenever people don't know what you have going on, it adds a little bit of mystery, especially if you're somebody who typically overshares or you post a lot of your life on social media and you start getting to a phase where you just want to keep things a little bit more low-key, you want to be a little bit more private. Whenever you don't say anything, you don't reveal a lot about your life, it adds mystery to you because people really don't know what you have going on and people don't know what to expect from you. You could be one way today, go ghost for a little bit, and then pop out with something and people will be shocked, they'll be surprised. So it just adds an element of surprise and it just adds some mystery to you. Sometimes people put you on a pedestal just because they can't really figure you out. So people who don't say too much, for example, like Beyonce, no matter what people say about her, she doesn't respond to anybody. She doesn't feed into any of the narratives or anything like that. So people naturally put her on a higher pedestal because they don't think that she's problematic. She doesn't care about anything. And even if she does, she doesn't show that. It automatically shows like a sense of strength. Number two is to help you protect your goals and your dreams. For example, in the past, I remember I used to speak on things before it was set in stone. I'd be like, oh, I'm about to do this. Either somebody would go and do it before me, or the thing would just never happen at all because I spoke too soon. Believe it or not, people don't want the best for you. So when you speak too prematurely on things, and you have people around you that are haters and don't want to see you do good, they will send bad energy your way. Some people will literally get on their knees and pray for your downfall. Some people do not want to see you win. So you have to learn how to keep your goals, your dreams, your aspirations to yourself, near dear to you. Don't say anything about anything you have going on until it's done. When I was making my editing course, nobody knew I was doing that until I popped out with it. And I was like, oh, you know, it's kind of a surprise because nobody was expecting me to do that. But the thing is, if I would have said anything about it too early, I probably would have never got it finished because a lot of people would be like, oh, what she think she better than us now because she making something just by using my creativity. People hate you for all types of things. You never know what people feel. So it's just best to keep all of your goals near and dear to you. People don't need to know what you have going on. And it helps you stay focused because if you're working on something and people don't know what it is, that can't really make you change your mind. Have you ever been working on something and then somebody was like, oh, I don't think you should do that, or I heard that this was bad, or X, Y, and Z? People throw in their own little biases or whatever to whatever it is that you're trying to do. Then you get discouraged and you don't even want to do what you want to do anymore. Keeping it near and dear to you will help you focus on whatever it is that you need to do. Nobody will be able to discourage you. Nobody will be able to tell you that they don't like it. Nobody will be able to put their opinion on it because it doesn't matter, to be honest, because whatever you're doing matters to you. I've said this before, people don't have to live your life. You don't have to live other people's life, so you need to live for you. Do what it is that you want to do, because at the end of the day, you are all that you got. Next one is you need to protect your privacy. Same thing as protecting your goals and being low-key and having a little bit of mystery to you. Protecting your privacy is very important for your peace, your mental health. Everybody does not need to know what you have going on. Nobody needs to know that you're in a relationship. Nobody needs to know that you just bought a car. Nobody needs to know that you finna move out. Nobody needs to know that you got your first property. Nobody needs to know nothing about your life. Because like I said before, people are haters and it be the closest ones to you. It be your own family members. You never know what people hate you for and you never know why they don't want to see you win. Like I was saying in my last video, that whole crab in a bucket mentality doesn't make sense to me. People will love you until they see you doing better than them. And if you're protecting your privacy, people can't really see that you're doing better than them. I feel like in my life, right now I have a lot of like monitoring spirits around me and people don't know that I peep. You know, I see y'all, I see you, but at the end of the day, I'm not gonna give up my position, and I'm also not gonna give people, I'm not gonna feed the people what they want. I'm not gonna keep giving people stuff to keep hating me for. Say for example, you get a new apartment, right? You move into the apartment, that day you posting your picture with your keys, and then a couple days later your apartment building burned down, or something went wrong with your security deposit or something. You know what I mean? The whole time it was because somebody behind the scenes was praying for something like that to happen because they not happy for you. Same thing with your relationships. I know in social media y'all want to post your relationships. Don't do it. It ain't even worth it, because at the end of the day, you never know. Unless you have somebody who has proven to you that he is worthy and that he is loyal, you never know who these people be messing with. Because it's like all of a sudden when you start posting your boyfriend, here come 3 girls out the cut talking about, oh, he was just with me last week. You know what I mean? And you like, what do you mean he was with you last week? You know what I'm saying? You never know. So if you're gonna be taking L's, you might as well just take them in silence, okay? And also, it's a very wicked world. You never know who might want your man. Sometimes it be your own friends, your own family members. You got a boyfriend, they like, oh, he's cute. Oh, when they come around and they start acting all cool, they start trying to be funny and stuff. No. So just protect your relationships, protect your money, put boundaries around these things. If you feel like you have to let people know, or this is just the type of person that you are, you naturally want to share, put boundaries around it. If you're gonna post a picture with your significant other, don't put y'all faces in it. They don't need to see what he look like, because a lot of girls are weird these days and they'll go follow who you're with. People are asking you about your money, how you make money. You ain't gotta tell them. If you want to share your apartment, share where you live and everything like that, you don't gotta tell them what city you in. You don't gotta show all of your surroundings. Just be careful and make sure that you have boundaries if you really want to share. But in reality, try to keep it low key. Keep everything that's sacred to you, that matters to you, close to you, because people will destroy things. People will plant doubt in your mind. And if you don't know who you are and you haven't been doing the work on yourself, you will believe them. You won't think that you can go get your degree at school. You won't think that you are worthy of a relationship just because your family said that you're not. You won't think that you can be a YouTuber. Whatever it is that you want to do, don't let people plant doubt in you. Whenever you move in silence, people think that you're dumb. And honestly, to me, it's like an insult to my intelligence, low-key. I be kind of mad when people assume that I'm like dumb and I'm the one to play with. But at the same time, I feel like we can use that to our advantage. If you sit back and observe people, you can save yourself a lot of time and heartbreak, because a lot of people show them true selves at the first impression. For example, if you're at work, you're debating on if you should be friends with these people, just sit back and watch how they act. Sit back and watch how they treat you just because you're quiet. Because another thing is, a lot of people think that since you're quiet, you're stuck up. Since you're quiet, you're cocky, you're arrogant, and you think that you're all that. But in reality, you just chilling minding your business, because that's what I came here to do. I'm here to do my job. You know what I mean? I'm not here to kiki and haha and appease y'all. I'm here to do my job. The thing is, by being quiet, you can weed out the fakes. You can see who don't like you just because you're quiet. They ain't never had a real conversation with you, but they think that you all that. That just shows you who's insecure. And you don't need to be around insecure people, because insecure people are not gonna do right by you. Sit back and watch them. They'll reveal to you who they are, because you're not saying anything. You're not giving them nothing. I feel like it's a lot better when people are not able to read you, because some people, they'll try to play with you, and then you got those other ones who won't. They'll just stay back. And then maybe one day when you have a conversation with them, they're like, oh, you know what? You're cool. I thought you were mean, but you cool. I'm like, yeah, I knew that. You know what I mean? Use your silence to your advantage. People don't know what you have up your sleeve. People don't know what you're thinking, what your next move is. And I feel like that's the best way to operate. Because especially, y'all, you know I'm going to always have something to say about the haters, okay? You never know what I got going on. And it's so funny because you be sitting up here watching them scramble for something to find. And it's like, you don't even know what I'm doing. You don't know what I'm finna do. It be the same ones that claim that they're not watching, but they be the main ones paying attention, reporting back to everybody that don't like you, talking about, oh yeah, she doing this now, or she finna do this. Whole time, I've been doing it for months. You just now finding out though. Like, baby, I'm already on to the next thing. The next thing is finna happen while you stuck on something that I've been doing, reporting back. The thing is, you ain't gonna have nothing to report back on if I'm not giving you nothing. It's funny to me watching these people work their hardest just to find something on you to report about. Meanwhile, like I said in my last video, y'all be sitting up here talking about me. You might be laughing. At the end of the day, we gonna see who's laughing at the end. At the end of the day, you're watching me. You're laughing at me, talking about me. Meanwhile, I'm not thinking about you. At the end of the day, I'm doing what I'm going to do and I'm going to better my life. At the end of the day, report that. The only time I ever talk about haters is when I'm on here doing my thing. Okay? Give them nothing. Leave them hungry. Also, when you be disappearing, you be quiet, a lot of people appreciate that. So whenever you pop out with your Instagram pictures, whenever you pop out with that new car, that new apartment, whatever, people eat it up. Because it's like, you be starving us. Like, we don't know what be going on with you no more. Moving in silence is important. It will save your mental health and it will save your dreams. You gotta be focused, especially now. We don't have no time to be playing around in 2023 or 2024. We gotta get on our Zoom at 10 every morning. Okay? So that's the end of the video. I hope that y'all liked it and I hope that you got some value from it. And if you did, leave a comment or leave a like, because when you leave a like, this helps this video get out to more people. If you are a beginner content creator and you want to learn how to edit your videos, again, I do have my beginner's editing course down in my description box below. And I will see you guys on my next video, of course.